Hey guys, welcome back to Jazzy TV. I am Jazz, and for today's video, we're going to be doing another series on Jazzy reviews. So today I'm going to be reviewing this Dji Osmo action camera. So I got this new action camera. It was only $199, and now this camera you can actually see compared to some of the GoPros and other action cameras, but I will leave the link down below. But you can decide if you want to get this Dji Osmo after watching this video. So as you can see, the Dji Osmo is dual screen, it shoots in 4K, it's waterproof, it has a rock steady stability, and it comes with a lot of accessories. Now this software does work well in the iMovie, Final Cut Pro, and I'm pretty sure any other software that you use. And they also have a cool app where you can edit and post. It's called the Dji Osmo. You can edit videos and post it on the page there as well as doing a screen viewing, like a mirror view on the camera itself, and you can watch it on your phone, you can control it from your phone as well. So this comes with the case, but the case does not make it waterproof. The camera is completely waterproof if you use it with or without it. Along with the case, they also have other mounting accessories as well as a battery case where you can also hold your chips if needed. Okay, now let's go into the shooting mode. Alright, so I'm showing you guys what the camera looks like 4K with the rock steady motion, so you can see colors and everything look great. And I'll try to do a little jog for you guys so you can actually see what the rock steady looks like. So as you can see, this camera is really good for any setting of vlogging. Basically, it's 4K, and the rock steady mode, as you can see, keeps it stable. So if you decide you want to do a running scene or any other action, it is an action camera and it does just that. Alright, quick little tester. As you can see, seems pretty stable to me, so you guys let me know what you think. Not only does it work well with more action and high impact activities, but it also of course works with the low impact, such as walking or hiking or anything like that. So I decided to take this on a little test. I went to a hiking trail near the Potomac River. If you guys are from Virginia or the area, you know where that is. But I went on a little hiking trail around the area just to test out some of the qualities of this camera. So the day that I took this out, it was slightly gloomy, the weather, but as you can see, it still turned out great. You can also do some color grading to help the video quality even better, but I'm going to talk about that probably in another section. But as an example, you can see I went walking on a boardwalk and the beach, so you can see the color changes by each scene. I also decided to have a little bit of fun. I tried to test this out on a skateboard because I've seen some people try action shots that way. Not a skateboarder, but I gave it my best shot, and as you can see, this is how it turned out. Alright, now on to the time-lapse and the hyperlapse. So about a month or two ago, I took my camera on a little test trip when I drove down to North Carolina for a little vacation. So you can see the footage here as I was driving. So you can see I tested out this little feature on a drive through downtown Richmond, so you can see the time lapse actually looks great. And I moved the camera around a little bit in the beginning, but you can see it still catches everything perfectly. I also tested this out again at the boardwalk. As you can see, the colors and everything look great. And again, as I mentioned with this color grading, this camera does a really good job. So I'll show you a before and after of two different types of color changing modes that you can do. So you can see here, you can flip here from like a nice cool cinematic look, or you can also flip it to a more warmer tone. Okay, now on to the slow motion feature. This feature is actually really cool. I tested this out on Memorial Day when we had a little barbecue grilling. So I was flipping the burgers, and this slow motion makes the food look so good. This slow motion effect kind of gives a whole different feel for the video. Of course, if you don't do the whole video in slow-mo, you can add clips and do some B-roll, and this slow motion feature does a really great job. And also, not only for just cooking videos, you can use this for all kinds of different videos, just like if you did an action shot, like me testing out me throwing this ball. So this was more of an action shot, but you can see it's still in 4K, the colors and everything look great, and it's really good in slow motion. Okay, now on to a more exciting part of this camera is testing the underwater feature. So now let me tell you, in the beginning I was a little nervous about this because I had a camera before that I tried from Amazon and I didn't put the case on properly, so the next time somebody else went to use it, it went underwater, but you know, the video, it just never came back, so it was damaged. But now this one is supposed to be waterproof with or without the case. So I decided to test it out in the pool. So as you can see, it is very clear underwater. You're not missing anything with this feature, and of course it does come out completely dry. So one other thing with this camera I want to talk about is the audio feature. So the mic on this camera isn't the greatest quality, so I brought an external mic to try. I actually have a link for this as well, you can get from Amazon, and you need an adapter. This is the mic that you can see here that you attach to the DJI Osmo. Now this one I did purchase from Best Buy, but you can get it from Amazon, and you buy an adapter piece that hooks in right there, and you can mount it on your DJI Osmo. So the adapter that I got didn't really work so well. Okay, so now we're giving you guys an audio test. This is what it sounds like without any external mic. And you can actually purchase any one from Amazon. There's some ones that are made by DJI itself. But for now, this is what the audio sounds like. And we're gonna test it and see what it sounds like with this mic. Okay, so now we have the external mic in. This is what it sounds like with the mic. If you can hear any wind, background noise, I know you hear the birds chirping and things like that. But this is a test for this mic. If you guys want to see the mic that I purchased, I'll put in the link below. As you can see, there was not really much of a difference in the sound. So I wasn't for sure if it was my adapter piece that I got, because I did try it on my phone in another camera and it worked perfectly fine. So with the DJI Osmo, you probably have to go with their brand to try an adapter. So I'll try that again and show you guys in another separate video so you guys can see that. But as for now, the action shots and everything on this camera I think is great. I would definitely rate this camera 9, 10 out of 10. The camera is so small and compact. The quality is just great. 4K if you want to use for vlogging. Again, action if you're going snowboarding, skiing, whatever it is you're doing. This camera is great for that, especially even if you're a beginning vlogger. The camera is really easy to use, and it also has a mirroring function on here. So for this camera, I would definitely recommend it to anyone, beginner, intermediate, or even an expert. This camera is really great, and again, this might be compared to the GoPro cameras. Now, this is my first time using and testing out this camera, so if you guys have any comments, leave them down below and let me know if there's some other cool features or something maybe that I didn't explain that you might have a question about. This is gonna wrap up the segment, Jazzy TV Reviews. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.